So the call is going to be recorded just in case. I'm going to have to start doing this because not everybody's in the group right now. That doesn't mean that later on the people that we are bringing in won't benefit from this call. So that is another reason why I wanted to have Zoom accessibility, so that way we can have also the ability to do these things. So then going back to the subject, changing your mindset, what does that mean? It's not just changing an idea. It's not just like saying, okay, I'm gonna make a decision and make it happen. No, this woman went way deeper than that. And honestly, yesterday was a major day for me as a person and as a coach and as a leader. The reason being is because there was a couple of things that she actually spoke about that triggered me, that really lit me up. And when she spoke about it, I said, wow, this is so freaking true. And you guys are like literally sitting, like I said yesterday, in a gold mine, just staring at things, just going by, going like this. And you're just settling. So why I want to have this call specifically, because I made a video 2 days ago about what went down for me in my business. And as a leader, it's my due to also share when I'm struggling. And as a leader, I did that. And I own up and I said my game plan, and I actually shared it with Alex Bolton. I shared with other leaders yesterday and today. And this is why, because I see a lot of you in here that you are not understanding that by keeping the struggle to yourself, you only hurting yourself. If you tell me that your check is growing by keeping shit to yourself when you're struggling, then give me the recipe so I can struggle by myself like that. And that way I can increase my check. But if that's not the case, if you know that Success Club is not there by the 15th, why the hell are you waiting until the 30th to say that you are struggling? Or when your upline or anybody in the team is saying, are you struggling? Can you please share? You keep that shit to yourself. Do you really think that that's going to be the solution to your problem? Or do you feel that you have it so under control that you have it all under your wing and that you will be able to hit Success Club magically because you got it like that? No. One thing that really triggered me about the call yesterday was exactly that. You know what Jen Sincero said? She says, we need to really dig within. And you see that same exercise that you do in your workouts at home, that you eating right and you doing all this. But people are focusing so much on an outer transformation that they're forgetting about what is the most important one. Spiritual. It is time, ladies, for all of you, and I'm saying all of you because I already included myself yesterday, to go and start training on the spiritual gym. You know why? Because a lot of you here have a I know attitude. I know. And that is why for you it's a fucking struggle, and I'm cursing because it's really getting me. I'm very passionate. Anyhow, it is a struggle to reach out when there's no judgment, because I struggle just like any of you. Not because I have a higher rank means that I'm better than anybody. Anybody could be on my rank anytime. It all takes work and dedication to get there. That's it. There's nothing different. And I always said it many times. Exactly, Genesis. You said it. And that's why I love Audrey's call. Like this week has been on a roll, honestly. But mainly when she said that, once you have that I know attitude, you know what that I know attitude is? Ego. Because you're not opening up. You're not being vulnerable to say, listen, I'm fucking struggling. These fucking people are driving me crazy. I don't know what else to do. Can you please share something with me that may trigger something? And guess what happens? Two brains connect. And maybe the idea that you're not getting, the other one feeds you into. And maybe that very idea is the thing that you have to do to move forward. But then you don't. And then, but guess what happens? You walk away like a lot of you did this month. You completely disappear and disconnect from the group. And you keep shit to yourself. And what does that say about you? That your ego is bigger than your desire to be better for yourself. And you know what is the conclusion? Your ego will be the reason why you fail in life. And I'm keeping it 100% real. Because you're not willing to bend over and really say, you know what? Fuck you, ego. It's time for me to express that I'm struggling and that I need help. And I need feedback from other people. I need them to let me know what it is that I'm putting out there that is not triggering anybody. Listen, ladies, I struggled this month like crazy. And it was really hard for me to accept the fact that I didn't meet my goal. It was really, really, really hard. And it's not because it was the ego. It's because I have a passion for what I do. And it's so deep down my freaking pores that when I know that I cannot lead by example, really kills me. But then again, I am leading by example because I'm showing you my side of the struggle. So then you know that your coach is not perfect and that she also goes through shit. Because this is the thing that, and yesterday they also talked about that. We have to be very careful how we bring all of you up. Because, okay, Success Club is non-negotiable, and believe me, it's non-negotiable for me. And for me to not say that I did this, and I reached out and still was really difficult. But it happened. But then today, Joel Osteen shake the shit out of my ass by saying something. The struggle that you're in today, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter if you try your best or if you do your best. If it's, you know, if it's part of the struggle, it will happen. But that doesn't mean that you're failing by doing that. It means that you need that to prepare yourself for the bigger blessing. Sometimes we need to stumble in order to get the bigger blessing. Sometimes we must be broken in order to receive that bigger blessing. But you know how you receive the bigger blessing? By continuing, remaining consistent, by not giving up, by not allowing that bump be the thing that finishes your dreams and your goals and your desire to be better. And that is what happened in August. A lot of you here hit bumps and you all gave up. And do not tell me you did it, because I know you did. I checked all of yours social media. I was checking on daily basis how many people were increasing your social media and how many people you were following. Okay? I was checking how many times a day you were posting. And I was making sure how many times you showed up in your business, in the challenge group. And a lot of you completely forgot about this shit. Just like that. And then again, you complain when people say no. You know what it is to speak around. I had to speak to more than 350 people. And I'm keeping it 100% real. Dale, Elisa. Quítalo.
Oops, sorry. No, okay. I was gonna say that me too. I spoke to so many people that Facebook even deleted my old messages. That's how many people I invited in August.
I think that happened to me too, because I was going back in messages that I spoke to people in my list and I couldn't find them.
I don't see them no more. I guess that they wipe you out after a certain amount of messages, I assume. And,
por eso me pasó a mí. Yo me quedé pensando, ¿y qué fue lo que yo hice?
Giovanni doesn't speak Spanish.
So
later when you finish, I'd like to share a few of my notes on Changing Shadows.
Yeah, I'm going to share mine and then I'll give you the thing for you. And then, so yeah. So I went there. And you know how frustrating it is when you supposedly register a team. You all about the team and the team disappears. You be like, where's the people? I don't even hear crickets anymore. Oh my God. People forgot about their purpose. People forgot about that they had someone once who did this for them. People forgot about their commitment. And they forgot that they had, to reach out in order to be able to say whatever you were going to say. And honestly, ladies, whatever you say, is an excuse. And let's keep it 100% real. My son has been sick since Saturday night at 10:30. And I have not been able to sleep for days. And if you can see my eyes, you can relate. Look at the dark spots. I'm not fucking playing because I don't have no makeup. And I was talking to people while my son was sick with high fever. I replied to people when I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning to pick up all the vomit that my son threw up all over. I had to clean everything up, pick everything up, bathe him at 5:30 in the morning and put him back to sleep along with his dad. Because we both woke up. And we had to fix everything. And Sunday, I spent the day washing everything that he threw up in, plus the other clothes, plus making sure. And I was on my phone the whole day. And I'm not saying that that was the only days that I wasn't. But what I'm saying is the very last days are the days when shit gets real, right? When you really get that anxiety, like, oh my God, it's not going to happen. I had that anxiety since day one in the month. And Elisa knows it because I was telling her, me duele lo dedo. I don't know what else to talk about. I had ideas, like my mind went blank. And that was August for me. And my son was in the hospital. And while I was waiting for the doctor, he fell asleep in a moment. And I was replying to those messages that I was telling people, listen, today's the last day. Would you still want to be in? I was offering gifts. I was telling people everything. I was bending over backwards. And people got me to send them the enrollment, and they never got it. And guess what happened now? They're like, oh my God, now the sales up. I told you, it is. But that's not stopping me. The group is there. You want to join? Let's move forward. Why the fuck am I going to give up? Because the thing went up to 160 when I'm giving you a whole bunch of value. It's still the same shit to me. And they say, you know what? Yes, I'm doing it. Let me wait for Friday and I'll sign up. Okay. Am I sitting around and waiting? Hell no. I have a whole fucking list right now that I'll be messaging after I'm done with your call. Because tomorrow's payday. And it is what it is. So that is the thing that I wanted to really lay out first. And then last night when she spoke about, like I said, she said, we need to start understanding that we need to take at least 5 to 10 minutes a day to really disconnect from everything and really meditate and dig within. Because we are so caught up with the commotion and everything that we're not understanding that whatever's going in here is really going to keep you from the biggest opportunity in your life. And I'm saying it like this because nothing, unless you win the lotto, will guarantee that you will become a millionaire within years from now. No job that you are doing, unless you are a specialist, a surgeon specialist in Beverly Hills, making a whole bunch of titties and ass, then you probably become a millionaire in a couple of years. But if you're not one of those, then let me tell you, I got news. None of that shit is going to happen where you are attending right now. They are paying your bills. But let's keep it 100% real. This is reality. And then this happens. And when she spoke about that, she said, you have to make an effort. If you were able to make an effort to lose weight, eat healthier, and get fit, you must make the same effort to work through all your emotional and internal struggles. Self-doubt, lack of belief in your abilities, and your upbringing memories that have you settling for the life that you have right now. Exercise your way of thinking by opening up to receive all those things that you are exposing yourself from personal development, religious beliefs for people who attend church or have whatever beliefs you have, events from Beachbody, and new influential people, the ones that you are surrounding yourself by right now. And this is a question. Are you applying into your life all the things that you are learning through personal development? Honestly, do you really believe that you're really duplicating what you're learning? I would love for you to write this down and really this is a really reality check call. This is a reality check call. So write down, am I really applying into my life the things that I have been learning through personal development? Are you really speaking from the heart whenever you post in social media? Is that really you, the person that's posting in the caption? Or it's just a quote that you read and you want to get rid of so you can just post something about whatever it is so you can cover for the hour? Are you really willing to surrender, to be able to see the bigger picture of what you are, what you can accomplish if you truly focus on remaining consistent in this business? I'm going to repeat it. Are you willing to surrender, to be able to see the bigger picture of what you can accomplish if you truly focus and remain consistent in your business? And now, this is my statement. This will never work if you don't remain consistent. Become teachable and open to suggestions and become diligent. Us as leaders, I am your big mama. And then you guys are my kids, my grandkids, and I don't know if I got great grandkids at this point. Yes, I do actually, but I don't know if they are in the call. But what I'm saying is, I was the reason why you all here. I took a leap of faith. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do, honestly. God put in my heart that I needed to coach, and I just finally gave him the chance. I opened up to his will, and I am here. And thanks to that decision, you are all here. And just think of this. Thanks to that decision that you make, imagine yourself a couple of months from now doing the same thing with your downline, having a call like this and thinking like, oh my God, just because I did this decision, look at all the people that are benefiting from this. People who are earning extra income thanks to my decision to say yes to coaching. Are you really aware? And be real with yourself. Are you really aware that you are able to provide employment to people through Beachbody opportunity? Like, you really, does that really sink in your mind? Because I think that's the reason why a lot of you keep that shit to yourself. You do not want to share the opportunity. Dale.
No, I don't think that's the reason why. I think that the reason why we hold back, or some people hold back, is because this is not the traditional way of employment.
Yeah.
This is something that comes out of, being an entrepreneur and all that. So that's why I think people don't believe it's real until you are actually experiencing it and taking advantage of it. But the thing is that if you don't act on it, you will miss out, and then you will see all others moving forward while you stay there saying like, oh my God, this is not, I was wrong. It's true, it's real. And I think I spoke to you about it this afternoon because I was feeling a little bit upset with so many things. So
I think we all been upset as leaders. Anyhow, so
the thing is, it's the opportunity is there, and we have all the tools to make things happen. So
I wish, honestly, I wish Ashley could be on the call, but I don't know. Maybe the baby is not letting her. Ashley is my new emerald today. But guess what happened with Ashley? I wish she could be on the call so she can share with you guys her story. Ashley was actually my coach's coach. My first diamond that I developed back in November, who fell 2 weeks after becoming diamond, who decided to quit Beachbody completely and cancel after becoming a diamond. She was her coach, and I actually, she was passed on to me right when her coach canceled. So it's like they say, you know, you attract who you are. She had a couple of coaches under her, and all her coaches ended up quitting, just like her coach. And that is the law of attraction. And Ashley had a baby right now, a month ago, a second baby. And I kept, you know, I kept doing what I was doing. I kept being consistent. And Ashley can tell you herself, her posture when she was a coach under me, after her coach did not do anything. She can tell you, like, I wish she could be on the call right now. Let me message her to see if she can be on. So she can share a little bit of what went down and why she's right now so connected. And she's like, Andrea, you were so right. And I'm not saying this to be right. This is not about being right or wrong. It's about keeping common sense, ladies. You are seeing people becoming millionaires out of this. What else do you need as a proof? Like, seriously, do you think it's falling up, like it's falling from the sky? Or they're really like making, you know, bullshit excuses? Do you think that Saudi has bought a house of what? Or for what? I mean, these is real people that we are close to, that we see in every event that we talk to, and they telling you that this worked for them. So the only thing that's holding you back from the decision and believing is you. And stop fooling yourself, because that's exactly what it is. You want to make 1,001 excuses about not getting shit done. You making 1,001 excuses to not put in the work and not set the time for Beachbody. You insist on knowing, on doing the I know. But then you get mad because you get maybe 20 to 30 no's or 50. Let me push it a little further. 50 no's. But have you ever questioned, every single month it keeps happening and it keeps happening and it keeps happening? Don't you think there is time for it to change something? To reach out to your upline and say, I don't know what the fuck am I doing wrong. Can you help me? Because she's telling you, I can help. You want me to help you close the deal? Let's do it. But then again, the I know mentality comes through and you hold back. And that's why you don't meet your goals. Because you continue to work solo, not as a team. Hi, baby. Say hi to mujeres. Dile hi, Ceci. Somebody's sick. Well, I'm here. Say hi. He has no strength, this kid. So, as leaders, we are here to give you a foundation. But it's up to you to duplicate that and pay it forward with the people that you bring into your team. You cannot expect that after I already gave you all the basics and all the personal development that you should be doing and all this stuff, and exposing you to these calls and other trainings when we had on events and all that, to give you more. I cannot go to your house, get in your computer and work the business for you. I'm sorry, that's not my job. That is your job. And a lot of you have gotten way too comfortable with all that you have been given. Meanwhile, there's others who don't know what the fuck they're doing in this business. And I noticed that last night when I was interacting with other coaches, because we had an activity where we had a couple of minutes to get to know each other. And it was like, you see musical chairs? people will switch over from one chair to another to speak to the person. And I got to know so many coaches from many places, even a coach that flew from Seattle to be at that event yesterday. And they were like, how long you been an Emerald? Oh, since such and such. I've been an Emerald since last year. And their eyes get big when you say, oh, I'm a Star Diamond. Like, for them, it's a huge deal. And that's where people get the wrong idea. You know why? Because when you open your eyes so big, it's because you see it that so further from you that you're not believing that you can be there. And that's the lack of belief and the I know attitude that has you there. That's it. There's nothing else. And I'm going to make an example, and a lot of you are going to laugh about this, but hey, love is stronger than fear. When you fall in love with something, it empowers you. It empowers that fear. So let's say you like this guy, huh? And even though that guy is probably a loser and a liar and whatever, you all up in love with this damn guy. You all about it. You know, I meant to say love is stronger than fear. So when you are so into something, you so like you, yeah, what you mean? You forget about everything else, but that thing that's making you shake, that's making you not stop thinking about it, right?
No, I was thinking about, remember when we had a meeting with David Bisono that he was like, but I love the guy. And he said, no, but when something is not right for you, but you don't realize it, you keep saying that to yourself, but I really like him. And
I love him.
Yeah. And at the same time, God is telling you, hey, you got to slow down. You got to stop, dating that guy. But you keep saying, no, but he's so cute.
You find 1,001 excuses to continue going forward. Right. You even leave your parents to be with a guy. So how does that happen? You have fear of what the parents can do. But then again, if the guy tells you, vámonos, let's go, let's move in, you are so dead on 100% in love that you go for it. So that fear that you have for your parents, go to hell. You pack up your shit one night and you leave. And they be like, what did just happen? Am I right or am I wrong? When you are committed from the bottom of your heart to something, you do whatever it takes to keep it. Whatever. But it has to shake you inside. It has to give you that, that feeling. Yeah, mama.
I just want to say that yesterday when I was in the hospital with my mother-in-law at 4 in the morning, I just write something in my notes to share in my group because I feel that like in that time my phone was dying, but I still writing, so I'm not reading for you. And it says something about what you were talking about, Andrea. It says something that I need to share with you guys. I may sound a little hard, but sometimes when we don't succeed in this process, or we don't get our goals, is because we don't believe in the process. Or maybe we just lost the focus after the first week, or maybe, I don't know, or the first week, maybe, I don't know, but everything in life needs motivation. And we all have that in here. Be proud of it and take advantage. One thing that I've been learned in life is to fall in love with on what you are doing. So fall in love with the process. Give you all and more if you can. The only person that's going to benefit is you and your body. Also, we are here for help you to reach your goals.
I love that.
So I love that quote because I heard that in somewhere, and that comes to my mind at 4 in the morning.
I love that.
Fall in love with the process.
Fall in love with the process. It's all about that. I love what I do because
that's the point.
Feel great.
If we are all here, it's because we love what we do.
Exactly.
And we decided because we want to help someone to get better. So I don't understand why we don't do nothing.
Honestly, because that's what it is. They're not in love with the process. They're not connecting with the process. It's not tickling them under their skin. Like when she was talking yesterday, I was sweating. Y estaba caliente, let me tell you, it was hot in there. But when she was saying all those things, all that was really triggering me. because that is what gets you further in life. She said, how many of you here have a vision board? How many of you have a vision board? I have one. Okay. When you look at the vision board, and this is what Jen Sincero said, and I know, Elisa, that you're going to relate to this, obviously. When you have a moment, you look at the vision board, do you really feel, for example, when you look at that house or you look at that car that you so want to have, do you envision yourself driving it? Like, do you see yourself sitting in the living room and having a cocktail or a glass of wine, enjoying life, seeing your kids running around? Do you really feel that in your heart, that that's where you're going to end? Because if you don't, you're not connecting. And this business is not about just showing up and going home. You're not going to a 9 to 5. You must have a reason that's going to make you shake in order for you to get it together. You think it's easy for me? Like I said, my last month was the hardest, but my why and being here is what kept me going. And that's why I have a better strategy for this month, because I know that I already went through that. You use whatever you struggle with to teach you things so you can know how to teach others of what to do, and for yourself as an experience, so you will know what else to do, so you won't be able to fall in the same pattern. And if you're not envisioning yourself in that vision board is just another picture sitting wherever it is that you have it. And that's because you're not connecting. You're not falling in love with the process. You're not falling in love with your dreams. You're not falling in love with your life. You're not in love with your goals. I really like that idea, Genesis. It's just what it is. It is what it is. And this is the question. It's perfect. What is the thing that you so badly want, that you desire from the bottom of your heart? Like, there's something in your life that you desire so bad. It don't have to be about Beachbody, ladies. Write it down. What is the thing that I want so badly that when you think about it, like you get a knot in your stomach, or something triggers you, makes you sweat? I sweat when I want something really bad, and I sweat for everything. But like, I feel it underneath me when I'm speaking about it. What is that thing? And the next thing, if I gave you $2 million, what will you do with it? Oye, aquella. Tú vas a comprar más Shakeology, muchacha. Estela went like this to the shake. I'm like, ¿será un fuego de Shakeology que yo?
He's gonna partner up with Carl Eichler.
When she said that, she was like, if I ask your team, if I give you $2 million, what will you do with it?
I'll buy Alex Rodriguez.
Ese tigre está demasiado caro. You're not going to be able to afford him at $2 million. Probably a nail, or one of his nails, or a finger, something.
One day it's okay. I'll be okay with it. Let him see my freckles and he'll fall in love right away.
So that is the question. What will you do with those $2 million? And if you were giving a year off to be free and do whatever you want, what would that be? It can be anything. The reason why I'm actually asking these questions is because those are the things that can trigger your life. Imagine yourself 4 years from now being $2 million worth thanks to Beachbody work. That vision board will become reality with those $2 million. And that time off, you will be able to be free to have according to your life, because you are living your life by design, not by default. And my question now is, and these are questions that I want you guys to really be open next week and share. what is the reason why you want to become a diamond coach? And Elisa, for you, a star diamond, obviously. And for me, a 2-star diamond and above. And I will share that. Why do you want to become a diamond? And you know why I'm asking you that? Because last night, Alex asked Mickey, why you wanted to be an elite coach? And Mickey went all the way down. And I want to share this with you guys because if we become elite, we are an elite team. You know the amazing things you guys are going to be exposed to? Because, okay, my name is the one that's elite, but I will be sharing everything with all of you. And it's not me, it's my team. Because if I go to elite, it's because I have been able to lead my team and work together to get there. And that only means more prosperity for each and one of you. In all aspects of your life, because you will be exposed to more things to grow as a person internally. You will be able to earn more money to be able either to save, pay your bills, do whatever you want with it. And you will probably end up even quitting your job and living by default, by design, not default. Who the hell likes to wake up in the day that's freaking snowing at 6 feet of snow outside and walk on the train when you freezing your eyes? Do you enjoy that? Because I really don't. But you need to get it together. Because that's exactly what you're going through year after year by living by default. So I need you guys to like really suck it in, like all the way, so you can understand the importance of where you're standing right now, because you are not really understanding it. And until you don't connect, and these questions are just a reality check for you. So after this, if you still like not all the way in, then that means that you're just not in it right now. You don't have it in you. Maybe later, but not right now. It's not about just meeting Success Club, ladies. You have to make it about people. The more you help people, the more you grow as a person, the more you grow as a professional, the more you grow, I mean, in all aspects of your life. The better woman you are. If you are a wife, the better wife you are, the better mom. Ain't that important to you? Being better? Like seriously, it's not important for you to just be better? Just ask yourself that. Like go in front of the mirror and have a moment with yourself. Say, what the fuck am I doing? That's what I did. That's what I did. I gave myself my own personal smackdown. Because that's what you do when you go to that spiritual gym. And I love that damn idea, girl. Spiritual gym, I'm all about it now. Because I need it. We all need it. Dime Genesis. And Elisa, you can go after that.
I just want to share something that happened to me. When I heard the Audrey's call, I was in the hospital. I was saw my doctor. And I was like, in a side, connecting my phone, so it's gonna be die. And I was listening to the call. And when she said, somebody here, I thought that was eBay. She told me that she saw my Instagram page, and she said that I have a lot of picture of me. So when she said when Audrey said that there is three kind of coaches, and the second one is those one that just focus on their own transformation, I just realized I was sick, girl. I was having nauseous. And that just come to my mind and say, oh my God, that will be me.
But this is the beauty of Beachbody. It's okay, Genesis. Don't beat yourself up for that.
No, I just asked to myself, like, oh my God, should I be one of those like I should be, I mean, I be too, I mean, I don't know how to say it in English. Yo estaré como muy enfocada en mi propia transformación, que no me estoy enfocando en hacer cosas que ayuden a otra persona. I mean, there was a lot of question in my mind that just came in that moment. I was like, oh my God, I just focus on my own transformation, and I don't put so many, how you say, value in my post that I can help others to do the same. Vinieron muchísimas preguntas. ¿Ah?
I don't see it that way. I think that you just sharing how you feel, and there's nothing wrong with it. So I don't see it that way. But that's me.
Yeah, no.
No, because everybody, I'm gonna tell you one thing. For ejemplo, Lisa is telling you her point of view, but at the end of the day, it's your point of view that matters. Like, you know, Elisa does what she feels is right for her, and she's.
I know. I just feel good.
I don't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong. Like, oh my God, I'm all about me. No, you are supposed to be all about your journey too.
Say that, just sucks to myself. Como yo seré una de esas. Porque I just want to share people what I do. I mean, yo lo que quiero enseñarle a la gente es quién yo soy en realidad, lo que yo hice, cómo yo lo logré, you know? Yeah. So, yo no hago nada componiendo fotos de otra gente si no me ven a mí misma. So
no, claro, eso, yo estoy 100% de acuerdo contigo. A la gente le interesa más verte a ti.
Exactamente.
Pero, por ejemplo,
what they're gonna ask me, you know her? I mean, yo quiero hablar de mi propia vida.
Espérate, yo pongo muchísimas transformaciones de gente que yo no conozco, pero yo digo que part of my network.
Y de la muchacha del grupo también, ¿verdad? Pero yo quiero más enfocarme en no en mi transformación, pero para mostrarle a las personas that I could do, I mean, that I can do it, that I do it, I did it.
You did.
Eso mismo. Whatever.
Pero no, mira, esto es lo bueno de este negocio. Every time you go into a call, there's a lot of things that you probably put into perspective that maybe you're not looking into.
Yeah.
And then they bring it out in you. And that's okay, because we have to be constantly questioning and reevaluating what we are doing.
And I think that's the point of the calls.
Yes, that is. It's educating us. It's educating us. It's growing us. Just like here. I'm sharing all this with you guys because this is a process of growth. But we must keep it real with ourselves before we decide to move forward.
That's true.
And I felt that August people completely disconnected from that purpose, from where they need to be at. And if you're going to be that in and out coach, it's because you're not keeping real with yourself. You're not, you know, taking a moment to really evaluate what it is that you really want to do.
Yeah.
And it's moment, and like right now with these questions, you will have a little bit of a reality check.
No,
and if it doesn't trigger you, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to make you guys see what we see, but I cannot push you.
That's what I'm going to tell you right now. Maybe I'm going to tell you in Spanish. Maybe Chauvin is not going to understand me. Pero
Chauvin, we're gonna translate.
Mira, yo entiendo que a veces uno a veces uno necesita un empujón y uno no se da cuenta de su error hasta que alguien viene y te dice, mira, cambia esto, que esto no está bien. So it's good when you find someone that say to you, oye, tienes que hacer esto, porque we are not perfect.
This is why we are a team. But a lot of us still think that it's solo that we ride. These people are successful because they are in a constant work as a team.
And learning to,
I don't advance, you guys don't advance in this business without a team. And until you don't get that, you're going to be struggling. You're going to be struggling. And honestly, I've been struggling. Hello, no por agosto, sino I struggle because it's part of the journey. But I'm okay with it.
That's true.
I'm okay with it. But are you okay with that? Are you okay with struggling? Are you okay with the no's? Are you okay with that admitting that you did not give 100% and that you will change some things so you can do it?
Does make you better.
Exactly. But then that only happens, Genesis, when you open up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. That you don't realize sometimes tú no te das cuenta de la cosa que tú estás mal. Porque, oye, yo he entendido que hasta que tú no entiendes que tú tienes algo que cambiar, tú nunca cambias nada porque para ti todo está perfecto. Everything is okay with you.
Perfect.
Hasta que tú pontas un tropezón and you fell and you say, no, wait.
Salud, Wendy.
This and this. Okay?
She sneezed. ¿No me dejé salud?
Oh.
All right, so my turn, I think.
Dágale.
La te la pegué vía.
Vía cibernética. I'm someone that I always say and encourage you to forget about last month and just start fresh and, you know, forget about what happened, forget, you know, the no's, and just start fresh and embrace the new month and open up and accomplish new goals. But honestly, I do feel a little bit discouraged from August, and I think that as a team, we should have done better. I think that Success Club was meant to be better in all of us. And I feel that everything I shared, I'm going to speak about, I feel that everything I shared in the group was not taken into consideration. I feel that all the things that I share, all the tips I share, all the things that I share that was working for me, because obviously if I share something, it's because it's working. I'm not going to share something that is not working. That doesn't make any sense. I felt that all that was just there for you to see, but nobody commented on it. I mean, not everybody, but some of you didn't even pay attention to that. And it's something that I was talking to Andrea, and actually Genesis, I spoke to it about it today. I felt that it was something that, you know, okay, oh, she posted again. Okay, cool. And I don't mean to tell you what to do, because you are your own boss in this thing. So you know what's right and what's wrong to do. But it'll be appreciated if you act on the things that we tell you that are, you know, working. And that's what I think. I feel that August was a failure, and we could have done a better, you know, better success and better month. Honestly, I don't think not hitting Success Club is acceptable, because how the heck you're going to move forward if you don't do so. So if something is not working, and if you are not hitting Success Club in 2 months consecutively, there is something that you need to shift, and there is something that you need to work on. And it's nothing wrong with reaching out. It's nothing wrong with saying, hey, what I'm doing, hey. But first, check up yourself. Check the things that you're doing. Are you adding value to your post? Are you sharing on social media 2 or 5 times a day? Are you present in your groups? Are you connecting to personal development? Are you proof of the product works? And it sounds repetitive, and it sounds like, oh my gosh, she's talking about the same things again. But that is what is going to get you through, reach your goals. So before you say, oh my God, everybody's saying no to me. Oh my God, people are not approaching me, or people are ignoring me, or whatever. Make sure that you are, doing what you are supposed to do. And the same thing, when you start a new job, you go all excited to the training and you don't miss it. You don't want to call out sick, right? So you don't call out sick from Beachbody either. I was on vacation with my daughter, and I make sure that I work my business on my hours with her over there. And I enjoy myself. I enjoy my vacation, but I was there. And I actually closed 2 challenge back on Saturday night, watching a parade over there. So it can be done, but you have to give it your best. You have to keep showing up. So that's what I felt. I felt that everything we shared in the group, in the team chat, in the team cup, whatever, I feel that was just there thrown and nobody really appreciated. That's how I feel. And I just wanted to keep it honest with you, and I wanted to keep it real. And I would like to share my notes on the Jen Sincero. And she said something that I really like. And she said, look at a role model, and everything you see in that person is like a mirror. So make sure that you look for a role model, someone that you really, really like connect with. Someone that, it could be God, it could be Princess Diana, it could be your mom, your father, it could be whoever, but make sure that you have someone. Oh shoot. Make sure that you have someone. Wait, give me 1 second. Make sure that you have someone that you can actually look up to, and that person that makes you click when you fall back. Set your body and your mind to the right and the same thing. If you're serious about something, you set the time to work for it. Mm-hmm. And that is something that clicked on me, because even though I do reach Success Club, and I actually spoke about it today with Andrea, the first days of the month, I am like a ghost. I don't participate in a lot of things because I have a goal to make. And until I don't see that number in my back office, I don't stop. So are you setting your mind and your body to do that? Do you believe in you? Do you believe that you have the balls in you to do that? So make sure that you connect with that. And that is something that she said that I really, really like, because it's actually what we've been told to do since day one. But some of us are not doing it. So what else she said that I really like? She said about creating mantras.
Yes, I love that.
And she mentioned that a lot. And she says that something that is helping me, because, and I share that with you, is that I pray before I start my day. And actually, as a family, we pray the rosary every day. But that is in the nighttime when my mom is here. But before I start my day, I do some sort of praying early. So
like going to the spiritual gym, doing something that is going to make you connect.
Exactly. So create a mantra and believe that what you say about you. And I do have fears. Don't get me wrong. I do have fears. I do struggle with a lot of things on my day-to-day basis. I do struggle with patience. I do struggle with dealing with people and their moods and their personalities and all that. So she mentioned creating mantras and believing in them and act on that. So that is something that I think we should do, and that is something that I think can help us grow.
Can I give you a suggestion in terms of that? Mickey actually spoke about that. She said that she has a make me feel good file in her computer. So what does that, what is the make me feel good? It's just like that. The mantra, she said, every time I'm in a good mood, something's going right, whatever, I write it down and I put it in the file. And or something makes me really happy, or I come across, or something that's triggering my mind or my spirit. Boom, I put it in there. So when I'm struggling, I go to my make me feel good file, and I remind myself as to why I matter. I am special. Mm-hmm. I am a rock star. I'm a badass, because we forget when we're struggling.
Yeah. And also, she said a lot of times, she said it like 1,000 times in the call, do not reinvent the wheel. Do not reinvent the wheel, especially in Beachbody. Do not reinvent the wheel. So why are you going to make a pattern for you to work when it's already laid out for you to work? Make sure, are you doing your best? Are you actually, do you have a map of your month? Are you assisting to team events? Are you participating in your team chats? Are you active in the group? Are you giving your customers the VIP status that they deserve? If you don't want to if you don't want to, then give them their value of their money, because they did pay for that challenge pack, so they deserve your best treatment. Open. She also said, be open and available to new information. Be open to take new risk. So I think that's my share. And I really hope that September becomes a better month, and that we, I don't mean to sound harsh, or I didn't mean to sound mean or anything. It was something that I felt the need to share. I'm usually more on a low-key mode, on a better, happy-go-lucky kind of thing mode. But today I felt like I needed to say that, because I see the potential in all of you, and I see the bigger picture in this Beachbody thing, in this coaching game that we have. And it throws me off when I don't see people acting on their full potential. So if my opinions were kind of harsh, I apologize, but it was just my point of view. And I hope that you understand. And let's make September a good month.
I was gonna say, not everything is roses and kisses and wine and I love you, right? The reason why we give smackdowns, the reason why we get upset is for that specific reason, because it's really hard for you as a leader that someone that you see with so much potential can just throw it away without even trying, because that's exactly what it is. And I also didn't mean like, whatever I'm bringing from the heart. And I always gonna give you tough love because I don't know any other way to give it to you, but not keeping it 100% real. Just like I give you love and I adore you and everything. And when you are showing up and you are duplicating the same way I have to do when you are not giving you 100%. Because it's only fair that you keep it real with your own self. And that's the same shit that my coach tells me. When I was freaking out, she's like, you better stop. Ahí viene tú. You're going to start with your shit. Relax. She knows me. And the same shit I tell Elisa. This is something that we do together because we need to hold each other accountable. And when you don't reach out, that's what happens. You crash against the wall and then you get mad. But are you keeping it 100% real with yourself, with your goals, with the thing that you said you were going to do? No. So then why are you fooling yourself? Because that's literally what it is. You lying to yourself by saying, oh, I did what I did and it wasn't like, it didn't work. Do you think, do you really think that you're going to just, everything is going to spark out of the blue? Hell no. It doesn't work like that, ladies. It's just reality. Well, not in this business.
One more thing that I forget. You know what? This is not something that you need to do, that we are pushing you to do. This is something that you do for yourself, and we all help each other. So if you feel the need to breathe, just don't disappear, because you disappear from your job and you don't say nothing. That kind of, it's, I don't know. I don't think it's right. Jen said also said to make a habit and do 3 things daily to make it a habit. So what are 3 things that you can do daily to make a habit? Invite, be proof of the product, and
personal development
every day, and personal development. If you go, and guess what? Didn't we know about this before? Of course. So connect to your trainings, connect with your people, and do it daily. Keep repeating it, and it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. It becomes a habit, and you'll see it multiplicate in the future.
Listen, if you care too much about what your time with your family, sacrificing it is, then set up your hours and then schedule time for your family. If you feel that you're letting them down or that you are afraid that they are going to really freak out on you, then just set your hours. Be real with yourself and set the hours before you spend them with them. I actually spend time with my family, but they know when it's time for business. Like, okay, ya está bueno, it's my time. Because I have to focus. How the fuck am I going to get paid if I don't focus in my bills? If I don't focus in my business, right? It makes perfect sense. Just like you pull that time between day to go to work and then come back, that's the same thing. You're pulling out time to go to work. You're just getting out of your house. So does that mean that you wanted to get out of your house to work, Beachbody? You can go to coffee shops. You can walk out. If you want to feel like you're really doing something, you can dress up and say, oh, I'm going to the office. And put things on the wall like welcome and things like that. Make yourself, whatever makes you feel like you're really getting shit done. Como dijo Hector.
Andrea, you know that my husband, él me va a obligar a trabajar duro a mí. Because he told me that next week he gonna ask for our own credit card for me.
You see? That should be in your goals.
When he saw when he saw us $99 for the check and the $17 for the coaching, he be like, Genesis, ¿qué es esto? And it's like, oh, esa fue la ropa que yo me compré para ir para.
I don't have patience for that. You see,
That was the clothes I bought to go to the Super Saturday. And that was the shame. Say, next week you have to go, you have to have your own car.
Ladies, don't give up. Never give up.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? Do you want to share anything? Now is the Q&A section. Questions and answers.
I have 2 questions, but it's not about the what we are
Go
talking.
ahead.
I want to know cuándo es que, or when we have to add the people for the sneak peek.
What happened?
When we have to add the people for the sneak peek.
Okay, for the sneak peek. Anybody who has created posts about the sneak peek? Is anyone here sharing about the opportunity? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing one tonight.
Okay.
And I have 2 people already.
Me too.
Okay. So the people that you have in your challenge group, you should be reaching out to. And if you haven't posted on social media, like I said, it starts Tuesday, so you can do it tomorrow as well for the sneak peek. You can post about it. But I'm not telling everybody here, go and do it. This is if you want to grow your business. This is a suggestion from moi to use.
Okay.
If you want to grow, the only way this boat floats and moves forward if you start getting people, ladies. And like I said, there are people who actually enroll as coaches and they decide to move forward because they fall in love with what they see in the sneak peek. So don't take that for granted.
Yeah.
Don't take that for granted. Because
one of the girls that I have, she's new challenger, and she's just doing she finished her cleanser tomorrow.
It's okay. Anybody can benefit. You don't have to be a customer. It can be anyone. This is like
Andrea.
I'm sorry. Dime.
I'm sorry. I was thinking, is it okay if I post it on the on my group, like on my private group?
You have to.
Okay.
Important,
You have to put it in your wall. You have to put it in your challenge group. You have to put it on social media and Instagram.
Even on Times Square, Mel, if you can.
Para que te lo sepa.
No, después me llevan presa porque no se pueden poner no allá ahí.
Oye.
Porque eso es lo que me les gusta andar en cuera.
Yeah, porque esas mujeres que andaban con la teta afuera.
Exactly.
Me gusta tu ratería.
So whoever you want to invite to the opportunity, there's no requirement. This is like when you go to those job fairs and you show up with a resume. Well, you don't need no resume here because we're not, all you need to do is say, oh, I want to know what's that about. And that's it. And you just go for it. You tell them about it. And like I said to Elisa, we have to message those people who we have as challengers and encourage them. Because sometimes they, like I said, they right away make up their mind, oh, coaching. I don't want to coach. You know how many people say that shit and they end up coaching? Because they have their own mind set up about it. They have a misconception. They assume before they know. Dele. Coma gallo sticks.
I said that I was one of those. And I was one that was going to give up on, November, after May?
Oh, yeah. She came to me, and I was like, you freaking crazy. You ain't going nowhere. Yatch. I said it like that. Yes, Jenny, don't laugh. Your crazy coach said, I quit. I think it was like November 7th. It was before my birthday on top of that. She's like, you know what? This is over.
Bye.
I quit.
Bye, Felicia.
I can't do this. I cannot do this. This is not for me. That's it. That was her. And then I had to bring her down to reality. So, any questions about the sneak peek or anything else?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I continue to have the same problem of not being able to post as much as it is necessary.
Yeah.
And because I don't know what to post. And another thing is, all those things, all those cleanses and all those things that we have to post about, I don't have the pictures or anything. I go and I take pictures from other people because I don't have them. And I wanted to know if there's any place that I can just go and pick and choose pictures if I needed them at any time.
Whenever you want something, you just go in the group and you ask for it, and we give it to you guys, because we already created a file about transformations.
No, it's not about transformation. It's about the 3-day cleanse, because I know where to go for the
Remember that the
transformations.
cleanse keeps recycling, because people keep getting results in cleanses. So it's not like I'm going to use a year ago cleanse when I have new customers. I keep posting about the brand new people that I get. And if you want to use that, then you can just ask and say, listen, I'm going to take that. You can even take it to the challenge group. You are in the challenge group, so just pull it. You'll be like, listen, one of your customers, I really like that. Can I share it?
Okay, I didn't know that I was able to do that.
Because
Yeah, you can do that. It's what I told Stella too.
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
do.
because you, I know, I understand the fact that you say that you insist that we have to be consistent at all times, but I really honestly don't have that time to post constantly all day long.
And why don't you use the websites that we have, the apps that we suggested, so it can do it for you? You don't have to do it unless you want to. Just think of this, Manuela. Just think of this. Before you started coaching, how long did it take you to post on social media about you? A picture that you took of your family, you or whatever. Like, how many minutes in a day did you dedicate it to post about that on social media?
I know, but now that it's like you said, we have to post with purpose and post with things that will will come to people's attention and will bring people drawn to you. You need to think about what it is that you're gonna put.
What time you wake up?
Muchacha, I'm up at 7:30 in the morning every day.
Well, that should be your morning post, 7:30 in the morning every day.
I do that. I post at like around 8. Because I figure 7:30 is too early, maybe.
You don't have to figure anything out. You know what you have to do? Your audience will get used to your schedule. Melanie Mitchell posts at 4 and 5 in the morning every day.
Because I know some people, what I post, like today I only posted this morning. Why? Because I was so drowned at work, I didn't have time to post. And they've been seeing me on the phone like a lot. Y me llamaron la atención por eso.
Me too.
Manuela, you know what I used to do when I used to work in the hospital? I would get in the bathroom and I will use my 15 minutes break in the bathroom, either doing my snack or posting.
You know what I do too? I work in a supermarket, and those days are so hard because they put the food stamp in the snack. So through 1 to 1st and on 15, it's a craziness in the supermarket. So I have to be in the front because I'm manager, and it's hard for me to be in the phone, because people ask me things, my boss is upstairs.
Necesito
And
le
I
doy
just-
un cuento a uno con los plátanos.
¿Eh?
Le doy un descuentico a uno con los plátanos.
Los plátanos, 10 por 3 acá, man. So what I do is, I just in the night when my baby just going to sleep, I figure out all my posts for the morning.
Yeah, but this is my thing. You see that post that everybody, like almost all of you, because I follow everybody and I'm friends with everybody on Facebook. Almost everybody posted about the back to school thing with the little pencils and the little apple.
I didn't post about that already.
Me neither.
I don't do, that's something that I don't do.
I don't do either.
And
I created my own post.
When you see 3
Okay.
people post about the same thing, if you see the same picture, don't post about it.
Yeah.
No, I was like, let me just make my own picture.
Because
That's
you
what I
have to. That's me.
Yeah,
Like,
after
I
5 days
posted
when
something on Sunday, which I deleted though, but
Yeah.
I posted an invitation on Sunday, and it
I
was
saw it.
back to school, and they would slash you, and that was me. I didn't copy that from nobody. That shit just came to my head. Deme un segundo, espérate.
So Manuela, what I do is when I go to the bathroom, I just have to and I put in my notes. I put like everything that comes to my mind, I write down. So I just have to copy it and
Fell
paste.
asleep and fell. Yeah, mi amor.
Ay, ¿qué pasó?
And another thing, I did struggle a lot with connectivity issues during the month of August. My phone broke, I fixed it, and then after I fixed it, I didn't have no service. I don't know why. And I had to go and get a new phone all over. And then when you stop posting and then you start reposting again, it's like starting all over from day one. Because Andrea already told me that I couldn't do that, and I know I can't do that. But I've been having problems. I'm gonna have to go and get that. I haven't read that book yet, the Jab Jab Hook book.
But you will do mistakes, Manuela, but you have to learn from it. So that doesn't mean that you cannot do it. Sometimes things just happen, but that doesn't mean that you cannot start all over again. You just know that you're starting all over again, and that you know that you cannot make the same mistake. Like when they blacked her Instagram, there was no other choice. She has to start all over again.
I know that she had it to start all over again. That was really messed up. I remember that. Okay. So the posting things, I'm just gonna go into the group and ask for a cleanse picture. Because yesterday I didn't post for the 3-day cleanse because I didn't have a picture.
Listen, Manuela, you are like being too, ¿cómo se llama?
Negative.
Systematic. No, and systematic. You are sticking to something. You have to create your own thing. It needs to come from you. And I think that you are focusing too much on the system and not you. And that is why you're not attracting people. It's not because you went in and out and you had issues with your connectivity. It's because you're not sharing you. You're not putting yourself out there. You're following a system, but you're not being yourself. And this is why I asked, when you post, is that really you, or you just getting it out of the way? Because people can sense that. The reason why people trigger, they connect with you is because they see that you are coming out of your shell. You are sharing by your, who you are from the core, from where Shanti always talks about, the core. Not just, the system and the cleanse. You know how long I don't post a cleanse? Like 3 weeks. No, mentira, like 2 weeks. I don't need
what I do is that I follow the
yeah, because you are a system. You're sticking to a system, but you're not being you. You're not finding a system that you can create out of the system. Because we're not telling you reinvent the wheel. I don't use that system. I know the things that I have to post already. It has turned into a habit. And for example, according to my audience, I analyze what are the things that I'm triggering the most, and I put those out there. I don't actually follow that. I have that to guide my people. But at the end of the day, this is your own business. This is your social media. And you have to run it accordingly to what you are getting from your own audience. Not just, okay, cleanse. No, now positive. Now we're going to be jumping. Now we're going to be screaming. No, you have to be you. You have to be you.
I get a lot of posts.
Energetically you.
I get a lot of attention when I post pictures of myself.
And that's what you got to stick to. That's something that catches a lot of attention. You have to continue doing that. And for example, you can use you and put a quote in your picture. Like today, I posted something about me with Shakeology in my head. Don't give up. Your dreams are not dead. That's a post. And what did I do? I was listening to Joel Osteen. And everything that I wrote was from that specific thing that I was listening to. Because he was really...
But you said not to post only transformations about myself.
It's not transformations. Are you a person? Are you?
Yes.
You are, right? You have a life, you have a wife, you have kids, you can post about you. I didn't post a transformation. I posted a picture of me outside with my shades on and Shakeology in my hand. And then I say, your dreams are not dead. You can use pictures of you and your family. You can use pictures of anything. There's plenty of ideas with what we post. You can get them from there. And that's why, it's something that when you put it out there, people be like, oh my God, but she's so freaking awesome. Like they need to know your awesomeness, your own unique awesomeness, not mine or whoever's. But you cannot stick to a system when you're not connecting with it. Because what I feel that this is another job for you to do, like another assignment, not something that's making you feel proud of what you're doing. And this business is not about working a system just to work it. You have to know that it's right. You have to wake up every day feeling like this is the right decision. this is the right thing to do.
What I enjoy the most is the morning post that I put like positive quotes. I like that.
And you should enjoy all of them. Because that's part of this business. Do you love the process? You have to love it.
I don't really like posting about challenge groups.
Yeah, but that's part of your job, honey.
I know.
This is the thing. I mean, there's certain things that I know that I don't get a lot of attention, but I still post them because it's part of my business. And I cannot deviate from that. I cannot. Okay. So it's not about exactly every single thing that you post, but what you need to understand is that people need to see through you and what you are about. And this is why I'm telling you guys need to start sharing about sneak peeks. Because they see you, for example, and this is something that I got from myself, because I look at myself and then I say, come on, I talk about that I'm being successful as a coach, that I'm a star diamond, that I'm this and I'm that, but I'm not sharing enough about that. So I'm shifting the energy towards that during the week, at least making one post or two about what I do.
Yeah.
Why? Because people need to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Why am I going to tell people, come and coach with me when I'm not even showing exactly what I'm about? It makes no sense. So this is something that you learn through the process. But you guys need to understand that if you do not set the time, if you don't have to wake up earlier to get shit done, then do it. If you have to go to sleep later to get shit done, do it. But it should be non-negotiable. Because that turns into something that's going to aggravate you and annoy you. Pero estaba conmigo. ¿A dónde? So you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to like really disconnect, honestly, from that mentality and start getting that little moment for yourself and really reevaluating, Manuela. Reevaluate. Because you're being systematic. This is another job for you. This is just another to-do. That's not what Beachbody wants you to be. This is a job, but this is a fun shit to do, honestly.
And the more you think about it, the less you do.
Yep.
You know what? It is better to be done than better to be perfect. I don't know if you understand.
There's no such thing as being perfect.
It's better to have it done and get it out of the way than being perfect. And you should, if you don't know what to post, and you might think that we sound repetitive and I go about it again, but honestly, without social media, you die. And if you're not consistent on it, that might be one of the reasons why you're struggling. Because if you don't show up daily, how you expect people to join you in a challenge group when you're not there on a day-to-day basis, when you're not sharing daily what you do, what you're about. So if you don't know what to post, but if you struggle with posting, you should look into Hootsuite on your day off from your regular job. Sit down and take a moment and plan your week for, Thursday, I'm going to post a recipe. On Wednesday, I'm going to post about a water challenge. On Monday, I'm going to post on a good note. On Friday, I'm going to post about something, how to be healthy on the weekend. And sit down and write out those ideas.
Meal prep for your job. Meal prep your post.
Yeah.
Another thing is you could always ask. I'm always asking Melissa. Yo siempre la jodo. What can I do? What can I, so you could always ask any of us. We are all here. And if you don't know, you're stuck, you could ask.
Yeah, because I was asking Andrea, but I didn't want to bother her so much.
The same thing that Melissa is.
I think we all have that.
I mean, to me, people don't bother me. You can come to me and ask me at any time. Nobody bothers me.
Yes.
If it's something that you're going to do to benefit you, why are you feel like you're bothering?
Ajá, pero que uno no va a estar todos los días, fulano, ¿qué voy a poner? ¿Qué pongo?
No, porque ahí ya eso es otra cosa.
I gave you ideas already, and I told
you. Y peor es que worse is that yo lo haga mal y después entonces tenga que borrarlo y volverlo a hacer.
Mira, hay veces que yo no tengo ni la más mínima idea de lo que yo voy a poner. Yo de una vez comienzo a chequear los posts de las otras gente que yo conozco que están ahí. and I get inspired. I don't need to copy and paste exactly what I did, but I get inspired and I be like,
Mira,
oh,
I'm gonna be sincera, mira. Me, my inspiration is Elisa. I mean, she posts something and I go to her page and I take the ideas because, I mean, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, Elisa is a great poster.
Yeah, it's
But-
true, right?
But you, like her posts are like completely personal.
yeah. 'cause
I know, but I change it, I tweak it. Like,
No, but you
It's-
have to be you.
Exactly. Like
I
her
know.
post,
I'm just trying.
her
I get, for
life.
example, I get ideas from Elisa, but I don't share about what Elisa is. I mean, I get the idea, but then I go about me. Like
Yeah.
I just get the inspiration.
Like Andrea said, Elisa's the queen of social media. I know that because I see her posts, and her posts are awesome. Like anybody that sees that, I'm like, oh my God, let me just follow her. Let me just see it.
Think about it this way. You have 5 things that you like. And you do. We all do. So put those 5 things together and plan your week according to those 5 things. And if you don't have time to make 3, then you post, make 2 a day. But make 2 posts a day that people are going to love you and come back for more. You need to let them fall in love with the real imperfect you. So if you don't have time to post, I'm not going to post no more today. I'm done and I only post twice and I don't feel bad about it. But I did share something important in both posts. So I share about my team and I share about letting go of, the things that hold you back and all that crap. So look into 5 things that you really, really like and set that aside. And in your week, in your day off, okay, plan it out and say, okay, Monday I'm going to talk about meal prep. Tuesday I'm going to talk about a transformation. Wednesday I'm going to talk about water challenge. Thursday I'm going to share a tasty Thursday recipe. Friday I'm going to tell people how to be accountable on the week. And all that you can do a selfie. You can do a quote about you walking, whatever. You be creative. And the more you do, it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
And if you set it out, if you get up and you write it, if you check my phone is full of notes. For everything I think about, I write it. Everything
That's what I
I
told her.
everything I think about, everything I come across, everything I read, everything I heard on my podcast, everything is on my notes. So it's a job, and
It is.
you have to show up, and you have to make a commitment to that, and make it a habit, like I said, and you're gonna be able to see things flow. And if you feel stuck, reach out.
Manuela, I was gonna say,
But you cannot.
Elisa told me one.
I cannot expect Andrea to tell me every single day what I post. That's not how it works, because my
Exactly.
personality and Andrea are completely different. Andrea is loud. Andrea has a big mouth. I don't. So we are totally different. I am not. Melissa is smart. Melissa is very like to help people. I'd rather kill people before helping them. So we are not the same. We cannot post the same thing every day. All of us have the same wording. All of us having the same picture. No.
And different
So
ways.
that's my look for 5 things. Look for 5 things that you like. Getting your nails done, reading, coloring, drawing, taking long walks in the park. What else? I don't know, flowers, things that you like, and work from and make.
You must like something in life.
Uh-huh.
You love your family, talk about it. You love your kids, talk about it.
I talk about my baby all the time.
And that is
You have to give doses of you. Like, for example, I posted something on Team Fiercely Fit about Katie Ersta, about your story. Have any of you here really thought about doing that specific thing? You know how many people you're going to attract by doing
Andrea,
that?
I share about my history the other day.
No, and you have to give it in doses because we all live in chapters. And
Yeah.
when I saw that post, I was like, this is gold. If you really go to your Facebook and you look for that first picture, think about the person that you were at that moment and share. And then take the picture that you have now and you be like, and who are you today? And people are going to be like, oh my God, this is so awesome. Like something like that can trigger so many people. And people will even look at that. Like they even
Oh
will
my
check
goodness.
themselves. They'd be like, oh my God, my very first picture back then, I was crazy. Or I was into this or that.
You know, another thing that holds people back is that, oh, what are people going to say if
Isn't
I,
that Rosario?
or what if I share this? People are going to judge.
Oh, I have a story. You guys want to know a story?
No, pero que I feel that sometimes you don't go for it and don't post certain things. You feel that people are going to judge you. And guess what? You don't need to be
People are always judging you.
they are so unhappy. Some people are just so unhappy with themselves that the entertainment that they have is judging others
No,
and
but-
making sure what others do. So you just do you and go through it. The
I
more-
want to share something about that. Remember Monday that I shared a picture about Jacob being sick? I earned the enemy through that post.
Okay.
Guess
Too
who?
close to you.
My brother is no longer talking to me. He blocked me. He deleted me.
Why?
He
Why?
messaged me telling me that why am I sharing something like that on social media? That I should keep my job and my personal life aside. That the first people that should know these kind of things are my blood related family, not even my friends. So how do you feel about your brother coming to you or somebody that's that close to you to tell you some stupid shit like that, number one? Because they don't know exactly what you are about. And guess what I said to him? I said, listen, I completely understand where you're coming from because you really don't know what I'm about. You don't even know what I do. You don't really understand that part of my job is my life. That is what I am. And I completely understand that you may not agree with it. And I'm not asking you to. But you need to understand that this is my life, my problems, and my page. And I know exactly what I post. And I don't post just for the hell of it. There is a purpose behind every single post that I post. And you know what he said? Oh, that's how you're going to talk to me? You're going to be talking to me? I'm your blood, so I'm nothing to you? And I said, guess what, honey? Don't be trying to bribe me because that's not going to work. I am not saying nothing that I should be ashamed of. I am not exposing my body. I am not ashaming myself. Or I am not doing anything that I should feel embarrassed about. So if you have a problem with that, then I'm sorry. But this is my life and my decisions. And guess what he said? So guess what? Since you cannot take my advice, because that was not judgment, by the way, my advice, we are no longer nothing. And I'm going to block you and I don't want to talk to you. And I said, fine, have a good life. I only hope that God will ever give you flexibility in your life to understand that not everything that you see is the way you think.
It is.
And I only hope, and guess what I found out that same night? That I'm going to be an aunt. My brother is becoming a dad for the first time, and that is my only niece or nephew. That same night. After he did all that. And do you think I reached out? Because he's fucked up inside. My brother has so many emotional problems that you don't want to know. My brother is someone who's really broken. And is the person that carries all that load in his back and is constantly reminding himself of all the failures, of all the things that they did to him and all that stuff. And everybody becomes his enemy. He's not stable emotionally. So he thinks that by what he said, he was going to drag me into his misery. And I stood my ground. This business has taught me how to have thick skin. And I do not allow anybody to tell me otherwise because I know what I'm doing. I am changing people's lives in an amazing way, just like someone did for me. And I should never be ashamed of that. And neither any of you. And I'm sharing this Because you guys think that you guys have people to judge you. Well, I do too. And I had that confrontation, and honestly, I didn't even get mad. I was just laughing. And I told my mom, listen, I messaged my mom, and you know what he did? My mom told me that he cursed her out. That the reason why I am the way I am is because of her. That she is guilty for all the shit that I've done. What have I done? Me? I live my life, period. I don't focus on anybody.
Happened to me too.
But that is, he is using that against my mom to make her feel bad. To make her feel like she's a failure as a mother. And my mom don't stand up for that shit. And neither do I. This business has given me so much that why should I hold back from that? Why should I keep my kids from my story? They part of my life. And I didn't share nothing wrong about that. Actually, I had people that I don't even talk to ask me about my son. And if people don't like it, they can shove, look, their opinion up their ass and move on. It's that simple. And I don't care who they are.
You know what? You read that thing about the Nutella bar that the Nutella that nobody likes, or I forgot how the saying goes, but you're not a Nutella stick or something for everyone to like you. Or you're not,
yeah, I heard of that.
You need to have clear in this thing that we do, because you're going to have friends judging you. You're going to have friends not talking to you. Or you're going to have people saying, why are you posting that? Why are you look stupid doing that dance video? Why are you doing that? Someone very close to me told me, why do you always have to ask when you're going to change your hair color? Why people care? And I said, listen, it's my job. And you need to respect that. So once they know that you are really serious about it, then they shift their mind. And that's it. And you don't, and like we heard in Summit, develop a thick skin. My skin is really thick right now. I do not care what people think of my post. I only care the impact that I am going to do. Even if it's one person at a time, that's it. That's all that matters to me.
So that judgment is always going to be there, ladies. Everyone talks about you no matter what. When you were fat and unhappy, you know how many people talk shit about you? Look at her fat ass. Look at her chichos. She looks disgusting. I don't know why she don't fucking do nothing about herself. And they'd be like, hey, honey, you look so pretty. Oh my God. And in the back, oh my God, look at her. Did she look at herself in the mirror when she walked out of that house? Is she crazy wearing that shit? You really think that people didn't talk shit about you? Let me laugh. Because people are that miserable. They are that unfulfilled with life. They are that bored with life. And they need to entertain their misery by criticizing, making others feel less of what they deserve to be. And don't ever allow that. This is why I love what I do. Because I have been able to give back confidence for people who thought that they couldn't have it anymore. Who couldn't go shopping anymore, who felt like so down, so unvaluable because others make them feel little. I love that. That's what shakes me when I see that people overcome that and they feel like they back to life.
I'm guilty of the shopping thing.
There you go. There you go. So just think of that. I was able to help her find that. And that to me
is a post right there. That is a post idea. You don't have to have a perfect. Just take a selfie and share how you want to go shopping. You feel confident. And
she actually shared posts like that the other day.
Keep caring about it.
You gotta think that you are Kim Kardashian without the money and the ass and the sex tape, and that you have to have your own reality fucking show. It's that simple, people. Embrace every step that you take. Enjoy the ride. Love the process, because it's not that fucking
Let me just tell you a little bit of something. Your brother is so wrong. You lift me up so much every time I speak to you.
but he doesn't feel that way because he is miserable with his life. You have no
Oh,
idea
my
how
goodness.
bad I feel. And I'm not happy that his girlfriend is pregnant because I know that she's going to go through hell that year. And I said, oh my God, I feel bad because this is my first time that I'm becoming an aunt and I'm not happy about it. But it's because I know how fucked up that guy is inside and how fucked up he's going to make her life. And it makes me feel bad, honestly. Like, he said to my mom, I'm going to have to change my ways. Oh, now you think you have to change your ways because the baby's coming? That doesn't happen like that, people. Change takes time and a lot of effort. It doesn't happen overnight. Saying it's one thing, but it's not like that.
I'm gonna give you a post for Saturday. On Saturday, you are going to say on social media how amazing everyone in your group is doing, and how you love the chemistry in the group, and how you love having who the heck has that Saturday you're gonna share about that. You're gonna share on Facebook. You're gonna share. I love running accountability groups because I really love how my girls are doing. Everybody's staying accountable on the weekend. Boom, that's a post on your Facebook, and then on your social media, you're gonna take a selfie with your psychology, not like this. You're gonna take a selfie with your psychology, look like right in the picture, but you're gonna talk about you and how you are staying healthy on the weekend, not relating to psychology though.
Not like the one I posted about us today.
No, Melissa, but you posted something about people that lift you up, and I do lift you up. I'm just kidding. But the thing is that you're gonna take your shake, you're gonna take your Shakeology, you're gonna walk out of the door, and you're gonna snap a selfie, and you're gonna talk about a healthy and happy self that you are now. That is a post that you have Saturday. And Sunday, are you going to church on Sunday? Are you a person of faith? If you are, you post something religious related. If you're
I
not,
don't go to church, but I always post something on faith because it's part of me.
all right. So on Sunday, if you go to church, fine, post something about your faith. If you don't go to church, then talk about your family and your kids and what are you going to be doing that day. Remember, you are not a challenge pack. You are not a beach body. You person. You are not a Shakeology bottle. So you have a life. That's something that I really like about Hennessy. Hennessy goes all over sharing how amazing she looks, but she also shares her baby and her life and how excited she was to go to the beach. And those things,
I was loving that post.
which one?
The one that she was like,
No.
and her bikini. I was dying. But
And I
that
was
was
in Connecticut, una playa de Blanquito, and everybody was watching me and smiling. I was like, you want to come stand with me? Come. Size it up, girls. Size it up, girls.
Así mismo. And that's I told Melissa, we're going to go to Coney Island, but we got to decide.
You know what my husband told me? Que, no.
Heck
Tú
yeah.
sabes que Chauti habla mucho. And he was like, no, pero ese hombre no es rebajado bailando, ese hombre es rebajado hablando. Yo me quería morir. Oh my God, you are crazy.
And he says in one of the videos, I know I talk a lot. He says it just like that.
All right, another post idea, Manuela. Are you reading any personal development book?
I'm still doing the compound effect. I haven't finished.
You have to finish that. You have to put a deadline for that. Because by the time you finish it, you won't remember the beginning.
Ay, qué linda.
¿Es la verdad?
I know, honey, I know.
Manuela, I used to be really picky, no. ¿Cómo la palabra, Melissa? That you used to tell me that I was...
No, Jennifer, very systematic and
Ajá.
very about everything.
Entonces,
Que tú tienes como
Melissa-
un orden para todo, eso no se puede en la vida. Tú tienes que ser como medio loco a veces, porque imagínate.
Yo para nada, muchachos.
Si anda con nosotros,
Melissa.
ya lo caes, aunque
I guess it's because the nature of my job, I have to be very detail oriented and I have to do every single thing the same way every day.
Right now.
Manuela, I do accounting. I'm talking about and I'm training 2 people at the same time, okay? I have 2 other people that I'm helping on their account, whatever they doing. My post comes to me directly. Anything that has to deal with like 4 people or 5 behind me, all right? And the direct of accounts payable comes to me too for anything. So, and I still take the time, and ladies, Hennessy, Elisa, and the ones in the group, you guys know how all up in there I am all the time. Like, I'm always posting. Sometimes I'm like, I'm too much involved. I need to back off. And also, Hootsuite. That will help you. Take time on the weekend, whenever you have time, a few minutes, do your Hootsuite, whatever, set it up for the week, at least the morning post. And then you only have to worry about the afternoon. So what I was saying about that Melissa, Elisa, and Andrea used to say that I was, is that I'm really like too organized, too like, I think about things too much. And as soon as I started letting go, I started posting more because I don't think about it, I just go for it. And if I don't know what to post, the other day I was drinking tea. What did I do? I took a picture with one of my coworkers. Oh, it's tea time. So I don't know what to post, you know? And that had a lot of likes.
That's what I think, that she's really struggling with, the fact that she's overthinking, you know, I have to do this, I have to do that. Like,
Yeah, I
once
think
you do
that's
that,
the reason.
it stresses you out.
One thing that, if you're going to post about a tea time, then talk about the benefits of drinking that certain tea that you're drinking. And guess what? Google has it all. So
Yeah, that's what I do.
There. The other day I didn't know what to post. So yesterday, I think, so I shared my lunch. And I spoke about asparagus and why they're good for you. So there is always
I saw that.
There is always a way. There's always a way. So don't just post your lunch because you're posting your lunch. If you're posting your lunch and you have broccoli that's saying it, talk about broccoli a little bit. Or just throw it in there, how good the 21-day fix. Oh, yeah, that is another post for the weekend. Talk about how the 21-day fix is, and talk about how easy it is to do your workouts. And a non-negotiable post in the weekend, especially now that it's a holiday weekend, is a sweaty picture, a workout video, or you eating healthy. And that psychology cannot fail on Saturday and Sunday, especially on a long weekend. Because guess what? People are watching you, and even if they go away and you know, eat like a pig on a pork on Thanksgiving, like a stuff their faces on like on Thanksgiving turkey, they're gonna come back for a cleanse. So if you're not consistent and you're not showing that you're doing it, guess what? Zero challenge back for you. So that is something that it has to be a non-negotiable as a workout. And
I know how to do that. Get out.
And psychology selfie. And
I just shared something
like, for
in the
example,
group.
to a mom, whenever they know you, you can also put like a question. Can anybody else can relate with the terrible twos or whatever the hell you're going through with your kids? Like, that's another post. Like, there's so many shit that you can post about. But it's
I know how to do that.
Stressing and just go with the flow.
I know how to do that. The real thing is like that. You put it back in there.
Another thing is, you guys are saying that to post, don't, when we're posting, the other day I had to catch myself because sometimes we don't know what to post, right? And then we'll be like, okay, I feel like this. They're telling me to post about me and how I feel and how I am. Be careful if you're going to post something negative. Try not to let it be like, you know, about hate or something.
No.
Because I caught myself. Last night I wanted to kill my son. And I'm like, I cannot post about this. I cannot post that I want to kill him because they're going to be like, yeah.
No,
she's not going to help me.
You can tweak it though. You can say,
but you can
any moms out there are so frustrated with their 18-year-old for such and such thing. Like, you can switch it up. You don't have to say, anybody out there want to kill their kids?
I find my pistola para acabar de matarlo.
Exactly.
You know how many times I want to post something like that? Like, how can you just leave your son with somebody else or thing like that? But I take it back because I know I could get myself in trouble, you know. So
la policía, después no toca la puerta.
That's a hell to the no.
Mira, today was the day that I didn't know what to post in the afternoon. So I was checking yesterday in the hospital. I was checking my email, and I found some healthy snack that Beachbody sent me. I just take a screenshot and I look for some pictures from the things that they sent me.
So, but yeah, you don't have to have it so complicated. When you don't know
And I
what
just
to
make a
post,
color.
Beachbody has a blog. All you have to do is go to your page on Beachbody, copy the picture, copy the recipe, and it's right there. You don't have to even go crazy about
For
it.
example, I'm not posting about the sneak peek now because it's too late, but I'm posting this post. I'll have a 2-year-old, right? So I found this. It says putting a 2-year-old to bed who isn't tired is like putting your drunk friend to bed. There is singing to themselves, requesting water, incurring, bobble, crying, some weird yoga poses, hiccups, and then they pass out. This is a funny post, but this is a bedtime. So a lot of people are trying to put their kids to sleep so that you can say, you know, I can so relate to this or whatever. Can anybody else relate to this? Because I'm going through this. I'm posting something like that. It's bedtime. So, you know what I'm saying? People can connect with that. And if you're trying to attract women who are a mom, then that's a post that can trigger them.
Quítate de ahí.
There's so much ideas. Don't overthink it.
Are you serious?
You're stressing a lot about it, and that's why you blocked. Once you stress too much, you get blanked. You be like, what the fuck am I gonna do? It's
Yeah. Blackout.
over stress. You stressing too much about it. You do.
Oh, you know what I'm having? I'm having a girl that I met in the when I was in Santo Domingo. She's tagging me some picture of Herbalife. I don't know what to do.
I block her. Yo te iba a decir a ti el otro día, porque yo me puse a brechar de la cosa tuya.
Oh
El
my
otro día yo estaba
God.
loca que te tagué a ti.
I don't understand why she do that.
Untag yourself from the post first. You can arriba, en la parte de arriba de la derecha, tú puedes untag y lo que tú vas a hacer es, ve a tu privacy settings. Ve a tu privacy settings y ponlo que cuando una persona te tague, tú tienes que aprobarlo para que te salga en tu wall.
Isaura's stealing my post.
Who's stealing your post?
Isaura.
Ella conoce que también es de Herbalife, porque yo no sé por qué ellos no pueden tener autenticidad. Parece que tú esa patilla y tú eso té que le dan, le quitan, lo ponen más bruto.
Yesterday I shared a recipe from the Beachbody blog, and she shared it.
Let me not say nothing.
She shared it. I'm like, really?
Look, your name. Put your name in there in the post.
You're gonna
like that.
have to watermark everything.
Oh yeah, that is something that you guys don't do. For example, I know Genesis makes the mistake that a lot, and it's something that we need to be very aware of, and we need to put the names on the pictures because they are.
Oh yeah, I never put it.
Looking.
Oh my God, I forgot to put it on my 3-day cleanse.
They are looking for pictures, and
That
they
should
take.
be-
And I'm gonna tell you what happened, and so you can believe it. Paula Macias, which is Saudi's coach, she had an amazing transformation with Brazilian butt lift. So people that sell faja from Colombia, they took that picture and they advertised the heck out of Paula, saying that she got that amazing nutrition from the fajas. So that is why, and it happens all the freaking time. So if you are sharing something, and if you're sharing some sort of and the cleanse, I don't really care. But if it's a before and after picture, make sure that you put your name on it.
Let me make something to eat. I want something to eat. Do you want something to eat?
No.
That's what I'm asking.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So, okay, we have to wrap. So, okay, so we got, enough feedback. I hope that by next week you guys are able to answer, but not just for answer to me. I really want you to really focus, sit down, think about it, disconnect. Look at the questions and really dig within and keep it real 100% with yourself. Because the only way that this is going to help you move forward and stay motivated is by doing that, keeping it real 100%, owning up to your fuck-ups, and moving forward. because you don't need to drag them. It's part of the story, it's part of the journey, but it's not something that's going to define your success. Okay? It's okay. But if you guys, who wants to be an elite team here?
We.
So we have to work together to get there. And I set incredibly scary goals yesterday. And I took a picture. I don't know if you saw the picture, but whatever that was there, I said, I take a vow to be an elite coach. And I did the math, and we have to really crush the next 4 months together.
Andrea, sorry.
Yeah.
The one that said review post friend tag you in before they appear on your timeline.
Exactly.
Okay. I put them.
And
I'm gonna have to.
Dime.
I'm gonna have to do something with Isaura. She's stealing all my stuff.
Watermark, Manuela, para ver para dónde carajo va a poner ella la mierda de ella.
At least, la mía, lo que estaba haciendo, I had a girl that she was copying everything I was posting. She stopped doing that, by the way, I don't know, I haven't checked it. She was posting everything exactly that I was posting on her page.
Oh my God.
¿Tú no te acuerdas, Genesis? That I put that in our group?
Yeah, you told me before.
And I show you guys exactly everything I was posting.